Hey guys, welcome back to Star Channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make a never-ending card, and this is super easy to make and it takes around 5 minutes. So this is really easy. You only need a couple of things. Make sure to watch this video all the way through if you want to have a perfect never-ending card, because there's lots of ways where you can go wrong, and I'll mention these all throughout the video, so keep watching. And without any further ado, let's get started. Whoa, wait. Before we get started, we're going to do a like, subscribe and notification bell challenge. You have to press all those buttons with your ring finger in 5 seconds. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Did you do it? If you did, give yourself a pat on the back. Now we can actually get started. So before we get started, I'm just going to show you the things you need. So you need a plain A4 piece of paper. This can be coloured, but I'm just going to use a plain piece. Some scissors. Make sure to be careful with scissors as they can be sharp. Some colouring pens. These are just the ones I chose because I'm going to be doing emojis and I'll need this to just draw around. But you can use any shape and you can draw anything on them. And then you'll need a pencil. This is optional, but I just like the lines to be perfect so I can just rub them out anytime. And then a ruler. I recommend a 15 centimeter one, but it's fine if it's a 30 centimeter one. So the first thing we're going to do is to measure 15 by 15 centimeters. So what that means is 15 centimeters one side and then 15 centimeters the other. So it's basically going to be like a square. If you've watched my other videos, then you probably know the way that I like to do a square. And we're going to do the same in this video. So get your pencil. You can do this in pen if you want. And just mark out 15 centimeters. You don't have to draw the line all the way up. Just make sure it's straight. And then we're going to do the same up. Now what I recommend is to just pull one side, but then make sure you can still see the lines. And then that just ensure a perfect square. So just make sure to go just before the line. You don't have to use 15 by 15 centimeters, but that's the one that I feel like it's the best one. And then it makes the card just the right size, but then not too big either. And then all we have to do is to just cut these corners out right here. And what I recommend doing is just fold it here and here as well. So once you've done this, turn it the other way around. And then just push it down. And then do the same on the other side. And doing this will just make it a little bit easier to cut out, as you already have the markings for it. So we're just going to cut out here and here. Try and crease the line really well because it will just make it a lot easier. So this is our square. If you want, you can check it to make sure the edges don't overlap, and mine is actually fine. So I'm just going to continue. So we're just going to lay it out and just fold it half. So it's going to look like this. And then we're just going to open it and then fold it into quarters. So what I mean by quarters is we're going to get a half and then pull one of the edges into the middle. And we know it's the middle because we just did that. And then that fold should be the middle. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Try and not get them to overlap, but it's fine if you overlap it a little bit. Now we're just going to open this up. The harder you crease, the easier it will be at the end. And then turn it around. So it was like this, now it's going to be like this. And then we're going to do the same process. We're going to fold it in half. And then once you've folded it in half, we're going to fold the side into quarters again. This card is great for any occasion. So you can give this to somebody on their birthday, Valentine's Day, basically anything. And it doesn't take very long to make, so it's a win-win. And then we're just going to open it again. Now you can faintly see this box inside. So outside it's going to be like a frame. So we're going to fold this in half. And then we're just going to cut out this part here. So you can see the lines and we're just going to cut over them. And they're going to be your guidelines. And we can just throw this away. We don't really need this piece of scrap paper. And then we should be left with this. And it's a bit like a frame. And then all we have to do is fold. It shouldn't be any side, as it's a square, all sides are equal. And we're just going to get one corner / line, and we're just going to push it up. So it should be like this. Then we're going to turn it clockwise and then do the same. I'm just going to fold it over. Do the same on the other side as well. And we should be left with something like this. We're going to do this one last time, but we're actually going to take this out afterwards. So it should be like this, but this isn't really like a never-ending card. So we're just going to take this out. We're going to get one bit. So this is the hard bit, so you have to actually listen. We're going to get the bottom bit over here. I'm just going to push it in until it's like a triangle in here. And then this part up here should actually come by itself. And this part should tuck it in by itself. And then if it's a little bit fiddly, then just push the other part in and we can just fold it. Now all we have to do is to just draw the shapes on it. So I'm going to be drawing emojis, and I'm going to give you a little tutorial on how to draw them. So if you remember at the start I said get like a pot, and I recommend this to be a little bit smaller than the actual card, and I actually use this for storing my kinetic sand in. So if you haven't watched my kinetic sand tutorial with only 2 ingredients, go and try it out because it's so easy. The link's in the description. And then I'm just going to trace this, and I'm going to do this with the pencil because sometimes it goes wrong. Just going to put this around in the middle, doesn't have to be precise, and we're just going to draw around it. And here is our circle. Now I'm just going to draw the outline of our emoji, and the first one I'm going to show you how to do is a smiley face. So I'm going to draw like long eyes. It doesn't have to be the same as mine, you can be creative. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. And I'm just going to draw a face. And here is our first emoji done. It actually looks really good. I'm not the best drawer, so it's came out pretty good for me. And I still have to colour it though, and it'll look a lot better when I colour it. So for the colours, I recommend colouring the eyes in black, so I'm just going to do that now. I'm not the best drawer, but if you want more tutorials on how to draw emojis, then just give this video a like, and I will post some soon. And now I'm just going to draw the mouth. So for the mouth, I'm just going to draw the bottom bit. And I'm just going to colour it in. And I just outlined the smile, and here is our finished product, and it looks really good. So now all I have to do is just colour in the outside. For the outside, I'm going to colour it in a light yellow. Try and get the yellow to not mix with the black, because if it does, then it'll just look really bad because the yellow and black will mix and it'll come out like a greyish brownish colour. So before doing this, you might want to just play with it a bit and just fold it both sides to make it a little bit looser. This is optional, but it makes the card work a lot better. So now we're just going to flip the card. So for this, we're going to fold this in half. It's fine if the two don't match up correctly, because once you finish the card, it will. And we're just going to close the card, and then we're going to pull from the back, and we're going to open it. So I'll show you that again from behind. So we're going to close the card and open it. So mine's actually came through a little bit, but that's fine. Now we're just going to draw another emoji. And here is our finished heart emoji. From here, we're going to flip it out back now. So what I mean by that, we're going to fold it from the top. And then we're just going to open it again. And it should be like this. And we're just going to draw another emoji on it now. And here is our kiss face done. Then we're going to do the same, but we're just going to do it sideways. And it's going to be like this. So I think this is the last one we're going to draw. And this is our chattering face emoji done. Now I'm just going to show you how this works. So when you're doing this, you want to go up. So when I mean up, I mean it like this. And then we're just going to go sideways. And then up again. And then sideways. And then we're just going to keep doing this. And it should come out really, really well. So I really enjoyed making this, and it came out super, super cute. Thanks for watching this video. My never-ending card came out so well, and I hope yours did too. If you didn't, make sure to watch this video again, because I'm sure you have gone wrong somewhere, because this works 100%. And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And once you subscribe, turn on the post notification bell to be notified every single time I post a new video. And I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.